Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Spyro and welcome to a new video, ladies and gentlemen. For all the Hogwarts Legacy fans out there, I've got some bad news. Quidditch will not be playable in Hogwarts Legacy. This has been confirmed. You can read it yourself over here. Hogwarts Legacy will not feature playable Quidditch. Here you go, man. I know this disappoints a lot of people, and not gonna lie, it is sad that Quidditch won't be playable since it's an important part of the Harry Potter universe, but let me tell you one thing, this news isn't all that bad. I'll explain how. Look, we all know Hogwarts Legacy is gonna be like a quality RPG game, right? And everyone has high expectations from this game. But now, do you guys remember how Quidditch worked in the PS2 Harry Potter games? Have you played any of those? You literally just had to steer your broomstick, like it flew on its own. You just had to steer and go through the checkpoints and it automatically caught the snitch. That's how Quidditch worked. It was really basic, nothing much, but don't get me wrong, I'm not shit talking the PS2 games, alright? Those were crazy fun and I've played them too many times myself, so I'm not shit talking any of the PS2 games. They were crazy, alright? Don't get me wrong. Now, as fun as this was back in the day, we wouldn't want this to be the type of Quidditch in a game like Hogwarts Legacy, bro. No way. When the game was announced, I was expecting a good quality 7v7 Quidditch experience where you got to play like any position you wanted to. And of course, you choose your house and you can play for the house any position you wanted. That's what I was expecting. A lot of people were expecting something like that, man. But the thing is, that would be a whole different level of effort for the developers, man. How does Quidditch actually work? There are 7 players in each team. 3 chasers, 2 beaters. There's 1 seeker and 1 keeper, right? That's how it works. Now look, for a quality Quidditch experience, the developers would have to program 4 teams, right? 1 for each house, and then they would also have to program every single position. So they need to program how the chasers keep possession of the quaffle, and you know how they shoot it through the hoops and everything, and also how the seeker goes behind the snitch. It's a lot to program, right? And that's just too much work, man. Think about it. This is pretty much a whole game in itself. It's a whole other game in itself, man. And that's the good part about it not being there in the final game, because anything less than a full-fledged experience would just disappoint a lot of people. And on the other hand, adding a quality Quidditch experience would mean that the developers just get less time to focus on the more important aspects of the game. And this would eventually lead to a better experience of the game as a whole, man. And that's something we do not want with this game, alright? Because the expectations are like way too high for this one. So like I said, man, Quidditch not being playable, it's sort of a good thing. It just means that the developers have put their entire efforts on the most important aspects of the game. Dude, it's a freaking open world game. There's just gonna be so much to explore, bro. So I don't think Quidditch not being playable should hurt the quality of the game. On the contrary, if the game does really well in terms of like sales and building a solid player base, it could eventually lead to like a standalone Quidditch World Cup game, you know what I mean? It sounds a little far-fetched, but it could happen. It's a possibility. Also, we cannot rule out the possibility of Quidditch being playable as a future DLC, so that could also be a thing. You know, you can keep that in mind. All in all, just don't get too upset about this news, man. I know, like, I get it. It's sad. It is sad. But in the long run, I think it's gonna be a good thing. Before I end this video, I would like to remind you that you can link your Wizarding World account to your Hogwarts Legacy account. You get a bunch of rewards. It's quite easy to do. If you don't know how to do it, it'll be the first link in the description. Go check it out. And just drop a like if you want more updates on Hogwarts Legacy. I will be uploading a bunch of content on this game. And hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Stay safe, guys, and peace out.